I just went through a couple of my older musings. Well, that's how the YouTube algorithm works. I was looking at something else on my podcasting channel, and I just got recommended a bunch of musings, and I went through them, and they really are a sanity board for me, praise God. So I thought, why not do one tonight? Because I might just look back on it and feel motivated again. And the thing is, as of right now, I guess we all go through ups and downs. Monetarily speaking, I'm not in the best of situations. In fact, I'm probably in one of the worst monetary situations that I've been in a very long time. But that being said, wealth isn't all about what you have in your pocket. Wealth is also about what you have in your heart. And, I've got to admit, even though the bank balance and everything else is practically empty right now, I'm at peace. I had a productive day learning new things, learning about philosophy, learning to challenge myself, and being reminded once again of this very principle which I'm sharing with you right now, of true wealth being the wealth of the heart. And it's amazing. And it's not a dig at people who do have bank balances lined up, because if Allah wills, tomorrow is the last day of the month, so my bank balance will be credited again and I can move forward. But it's not that I didn't budget or that I spent frivolously. The bank balance is empty. Yeah, I got to know that going to a certain place is not beneficial for me in any sense of the word anymore. So, lesson learned, I'm not going to go there. However, I also did use whatever wealth I did have to purchase something that would enable me to learn something that I've really wanted to for a long time. And for that, I'm sure I will not regret. I just need to make good use of it and put in the time and effort required to take maximum benefit from that program. And I just feel so content, so at ease. Just this feeling of sitting outside my house, watching the trees sway gently to the wind, hearing the crickets chirp or croak, whatever it is. The distant cars, the clouds drifting away, and that beautiful night sky which I will never get enough of. It's as if I'm by the riverside, except there isn't an actual river, but it's very serene. I wish others could also feel what I'm feeling right now. Being peaceful, being serene, being at ease. And I guess there's this feeling of being in the bush in Botswana that is absolutely unrivaled, that even people who are not from here, whenever I speak to them and they come to have their little holidays in the bush, even they have similar sentiments to share. So I guess I praise God for making me a Motswana and allowing me to experience life in the bush and the serenity of being so close to nature, even though it is also very much connected to modern technology. Still, technology can let you down, but nature never will. So that's great. I pray that God enables all of you to feel the richness, the wealth in your heart. Take the wealth of this world as well. Whatever wealth you need to put into your hands and your bank pockets and whatever, use that well. But if you take that wealth whilst you are rich in the heart, then you will be content. And you can also shift your focus to using that wealth, redistributing it, to make the world a better place, to uplift others, and to make them happy. And speaking of wealth, we're not only talking about that which lines our pockets here. Rizq, the Arabic word, which roughly translates to providence, can also encompass other things, intangible things such as happiness, time, love between people, relationships. So if you want to get healthier, then use a little bit of your health to invest. Do some exercise. Start doing how many push-ups you can today, and it'll pay off its dividends eventually. Whatever regimen you want to stick to it. You want to be happy yourself, brighten up someone else's day. In Botswana, I'm grateful that we have a culture of greeting everyone, just saying Dumela to people you know and you don't know. On a side point, I get mildly offended every time I travel and people don't have that culture, so it's kind of weird. But coming back to the point, it doesn't have to be something that extraordinary. If you live with your parents, your wife, your children, maybe just do a little something to brighten up their day. It'll go a long way. There's so many things, so many possibilities. And it's all made easier when you put things into perspective. We're all gonna leave this world one day. When I'm breathing my last, I don't even know how much of this musing I'll remember. Oh, I don't even know how much of my life I'll remember, but would this so-called problem of not having enough wealth be a problem when I'm breathing my last? Probably not, because inshallah I'm gonna make life such a blast that these little dark days will be barely a figment of my memory and imagination. I hope this musing is of benefit to you, as I hope it'll be of benefit to me when I look over these later. This is, in essence, my attempt to chronicle my life, my journey. And hopefully this chronicling will allow me to blossom into my full potential one day. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum.